You ever tried getting a quote for something and ended up with numbers that make no sense, right? That's because you're doing it wrong, and I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. Today we're talking about RFQs, request for quotation. Sounds boring? Yeah, maybe. But if you're running a business trying to source products and actually want to make some money, you need to get this right. Because here's the thing, most people mess up their RFQs. They send out vague, half-baked requests and then wonder why they get ghosted or hit with dodgy prices. Suppliers aren't mind readers. You got to be clear, precise, professional. Otherwise, they'll ignore you or rip you off. In this video, I'm going to break it down step by step. The do's, the don'ts, the biggest mistakes you're making, and most importantly, how to get the best quotes from the right suppliers. If you're serious about sourcing products, especially from China, this is going to be a game changer. So pay attention. This is how you do it right. So before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's be clear. What exactly is an RFQ? An RFQ is not just asking, how much for this? It's a formal request where you give the product details, quantities, and specifications, and then multiple suppliers send you their best offers. And here's why it's so important. Number one, it helps you compare prices properly. If you don't standardize the details, you're comparing apples to oranges. Number two, it avoids surprises. Ever get a cheap quote and then later got hit with extra fees? That's because you didn't specify everything up front. Like the time that I took my dog to the groomers for a $65 haircut and I got hit with $55 worth of scissor fees. Not that I'm bitter about that, but we're just going to move on. Number three, it weeds out dodgy suppliers. A proper RFQ forces suppliers to be transparent. If they won't provide clear pricing, they're hiding something. Kind of like how this video is hidden from other buyers who might need to see it. So do me and your fellow importer a favor and smash that like button so that more businesses can get this valuable information on how to properly buy directly from manufacturers in China. Now, let's get back to sourcing. And trust me, if you're sourcing from China, this is even more important. Mess this up and you'll either get ripped off or your products will turn up looking like something off of wish.com. Now let's talk about how to do it right. Step number one, preparing a strong RFQ. This is where most people fail. They rush into sending RFQs without actually preparing them properly. Big mistake. Before you even think about sending an RFQ, you need a PSS or a product specification sheet. What's this? It's basically a document with every single detail about your product. You can't just say, I need 100 t-shirts and expect an accurate quote. For more on PSS, I've got a video right here that you can check out. But in your PSS, you need to include exact specifications, sizes, materials, dimensions, technical drawings and pictures, especially for custom products, packaging requirements. Don't assume that they know. If you wanted branded packaging, say it. Production methods. Some products can be made in different ways. If quality matters, be specific. Step number two is sending the RFQ the right way. You've already got the details ready. Now it's time to send that RFQ. But hold on. Don't just send it to any supplier. You need the right ones. So how do you find them? Look at their company size and reputation. Too small? They might not handle big orders. Too big? They're not going to care about your small little orders. Check their experience. Have they made similar products before? Location matters. Some regions specialize in certain products. Find factories in the right area. How many suppliers should you contact? At least 5 to 10 to start with. Now, when you send your RFQ, be professional. No casual emails like, hey, Bob, how much for 500 units? Your RFQ should be structured like this. Product details from your PSS. Order quantity with the initial and annual volume. Your target price is optional, but it helps with negotiations. Quotation type, FOB, CIF, etc., and deadline for responses. For example, if your first order is small, but you plan to scale, mention it. Suppliers give better deals for long-term business. Step 3 is the follow-up and evaluating quotes. So you've sent your RFQs. Now what? This is where most people drop the ball. They just sit and wait. Big mistake. After a few days, follow up. Suppliers are busy. They get loads of RFQs, and a polite reminder can push yours to the top of their list. When you get your responses, don't rush into choosing the cheapest one. Check out the hidden costs. Some suppliers lowball the price and then charge extra later on for molds or packaging or shipping. MOQ is the minimum order quantity, so some suppliers require massive orders. Check on the lead time. Cheap prices mean nothing if delivery takes 6 months. Compare the quotes side by side. Create a spreadsheet, write down supplier name, price per unit, MOQ, lead time, and extra fees, and then shortlist the top 2 to 3 suppliers before negotiating. Step number 4, negotiating the best deal. So now let's talk business. You've got your top 2 to 3 suppliers, and now it's time to negotiate. Here are your key moves. Let them know that you're considering multiple offers. Ask for better payment terms. If you're placing a big order, push for bulk pricing. Final step, lock in the contract. Make it official. And one last thing, don't just ghost the suppliers you didn't choose. Be professional. Let them know you might need them later on. In conclusion, getting RFQs right isn't complicated. It's just about doing the right things in the right order. Be detailed. Give suppliers all the information that they need. Choose wisely. Don't just go with the cheapest. Negotiate smart. Suppliers expect it, so push for a better deal. And that's it. Master this and you'll never struggle with RFQs again. Now, if you found this useful, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more sourcing and business tips, and drop a comment below on the worst RFQ mistake that you've ever made. I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you've made it this far, you're going to want to check out our new podcast, The Supply Chain of Thought, where we're bringing in experts with decades of experience in global sourcing to help you navigate the complexities of buying internationally. Available wherever you listen to your podcast. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.